Have you been playing?
Yo, what's up, guys?
It's all good. Welcome to another episode of From Kim's Show. We're back again. We're back to do Baddies ATL Reunion Part 1 recap. Now, for those of you who don't know, they tried to bring the Bad Girls Club back somewhat. Is a lot of the Bad Girls Club cast. It's not on cable. It's on Zeus Network.
It's worth trying it.
It was okay. I mean, the season was okay. They didn't have a goal, which we went through when we
talked about it last time.
Yeah, hopefully the season gets better. Now let's get into the reunion.
Well, season's over. So you talking about the
next season.
Well, yeah, we already talked about Sydney and all them other motherfuckers and shit.
Well, we're gonna talk about how they were acting at the reunion. So the reunion starts off kind of with Sarah. The news from Sarah, because Sarah broke all the YouTube clips, but didn't show up to the reunion.
Yeah.
So they were asking, I'm like, do you think she was a punk for not showing up?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think she was.
You think she was a punk for not showing up?
Yes.
Well,
I think she was scared to show up.
I think she was scared, but I also think that they kind of like treated her like trash on the show, even though she was acting super weird. Well, it looked like it. I mean, I know editing is.
I could not stand Sarah on this show. Sarah.
They made her look bad. They made her look bad. I don't know if that was actually.
I believe that had some truth to it. That's probably how she is. Like, everything that happened, she was crying and complaining. And Natalie, it's just, she was in the middle of everything that was going on in the house, every fight.
I think she wanted to be more of a
producer?
Of a producer.
She wanted more of a leadership role.
Yeah. I got some clips I'm going to play. I don't know if everybody can hear this.
You got your speaker on?
Yeah, I got the speaker on. What are you, wiping Kylie's butt?
No, she don't know how to drink it without the strainer.
She does it all the time.
No,
I've seen her do it.
Now without the strainer, it randomly disappeared.
It's in the sink.
Shut her mic off.
All right.
Anyway, so I'm going to play some Sarah. So let's see what Sarah says.
So this is one of the clips that she released.
It's called Karen.
The team was actually supposed to be Natalie's funeral, but she's really trying to hang in there, guys. Like, she's getting weak. She's pretty much at the end of the road, but, like, she's just not willing to give up, and the desperation continues.
So my
She went on live earlier today, making another colorist remark, because Natalie is a colorist, and she said that I'm Karen, which I find quite interesting, because Karens are known to tell on people, try to sue people, and to threaten them. So who is the Karen in this situation? And it's even more funny, I come to realize, is that y'all not remember what her mom's name is. Natalie's white mom is named Karen. It all makes sense. Natalie is the actual Karen.
That's why Natalie.
Okay, she's been going on a scavenger hunt, taking down all the fan pages and threatening them, and she also is now using Zeus's name and the owner of the network to say, we're going to sue you, take this down. Like, Natalie, I thought you were such a G. Clearly you're not. Clearly you're scared. Not only do you have to, like, try to get a team, because the other day when you blew up my phone and then said, I just can't take it, Sarah, and then you called Felicia for backup, you saw what happened to her. She got added to the book. You're now going and finding other girls and promising them to be on season 2, which is quite funny, because on season 1, she called about 30 different girls, promised them that they'll be on the show. Some were actually from OnlyFans, some were on other TV shows, and then previous Bad Girls. So she promised like 30 people with no intention on putting them on the show, just so she could look cool and have people like her, with no intention of doing anything. Complete fraudulent behavior. So now she needs more people on her side. So I see that she's asking for season 2, and she's reached out to a lot of people. So before Natalie convinces you and tricks you and manipulates you, I just want to let you know what her plans are for season 2, as well as I have been very rude, because I completely forgot to ask Natalie, rather be buried or would she rather be put on an urn on my fireplace? So I hope you guys enjoy this audio.
Now, so for those of you who don't know, Sarah was on the show. They did kind of portray her. I don't know if they portrayed her bad, if that's how she really is. But she was a crybaby, whiny rat who complained about everything and everybody, and she was in the middle of everything, all the drama and everything going on in her house. So, her and Natalie had a falling out at the end, the very last episode, and I guess they're not friends anymore. So Sarah.
Baddies Miami was going to be season 2 if I just.
So Sarah's released an audio clip that now, as this is what females do, trifling bitches. She recorded Natalie the whole time while they're recording,
talking,
in case she needed receipts. Talking shit on people. Like, who does that for their friends? You recorded her in case you need it.
In secrecy.
Yeah.
Like, so, hold on, I'm going to let it go.
Just as a backup in case you needed it in the future. Like,
hold on.
Move forward, but it's just depending on whatever's happening on the back end and the contracts are fulfilled and we get new people on board to edit. Like, there's a lot that's about to have to change, but it's just saying all of that is what happens. Like, it's going to be real boss bitches mixed with only probably 2 or 3 bad girls. It's going to be like Alexa Sky, Lyrica. They're going to mix it. It's not going to be baddies, bad girl club. These girls have no business. There's nothing to do with them. That's why everyone's like, we got you in the house fighting.
What? Got you in the house fighting?
Yeah, that was just one of the clips. But okay, let's just get into it.
Now, Sarah released on YouTube about
multiple
15 clips. Now, my thing is that Judy and everyone asked, they're like, yeah, I knew about this. Sarah told me about these clips like a week or 2 ago. But then find out she released them the day before the reunion.
Yeah.
Like, Joan was trying to, I don't know what her game was. Like, who does that? If this is your alleged best friend, why are you secretly recording her?
Yeah.
Talking shit on people. That means that you expected to fight at some point in time.
Well, let's not act like Natalie didn't show up to fight.
She did.
She had the cornrows knocked down, going straight back.
Yeah, because she thought all these girls were, from
ready
what Sarah did, that all these girls were going to be ready to fight her.
I mean,
Sarah basically tried to get her beat up. That's what she like. She tried to get her jumped by the whole cast of baddies.
Yo.
Right? She released all this the day before the reunion.
It worked because they all were pissed off at her. They were all pissed off at her.
Yeah, they were.
Like all of them.
They were.
So I mean, it worked.
But then Sarah refuses to come to the reunion. So you're talking all this big dick shit on YouTube, but you can't face anybody. You can't come.
So you think it was corny for Sarah not to show up?
Yes. Yeah. If you're gonna do that, stand up, back it up. Like, I did it. Yeah, I did it, Natalie. And what? Was she afraid Natalie's gonna beat her up? Like,
probably.
I don't know. I think she was just so hurt by Natalie not wanting to be over toilet paper or whatever the case is.
That whole thing. That basically got the whole season, the rest of the season canceled.
It did.
Like that whole.
I think it was ending anyway. I think that was the last episode anyway.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. They didn't, like you said, they didn't have an agenda.
No.
They had no nothing to do.
And they recorded in February in the middle of a pandemic with a bunch of bitches in the house with nothing to do. Of course they're going to fight. Sydney was a bully.
Let's go. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about Sydney Star.
Sydney Star is
and
a bully.
Judy. The whole.
Not just Judy, Janelle, like
Janelle.
Sarah. Like,
yes.
She is a bully.
Yes, a bully. But yet, all right, let's get into it. Damn, I wish I could get a clip of that.
What? I can pull it up. I pull up the audio.
Let's find that clip of your boy Jason Lee.
Pushing his agenda.
Pushing his weird LBGTCCDD agenda.
No, because now for those of you who didn't watch it, Sydney bullied Judy the whole time to the point where Judy left. It was so bad. Natalie and Tanisha did Judy wrong. They tried to say, oh, you guys were friends, that's why we put you in a room together. But the minute you found out they weren't friends, You didn't move them. You still kept them in the room together because you wanted the drama. You knew they were going to fight. You wanted the drama. And that, like, eventually Judy had enough. She stood up to her, but eventually Judy had enough and ended up leaving. I'm proud of Judy. Like, I saw a side of Judy. I was like, she might have been my favorite on the reunion yesterday. Now,
I agree.
The reunion starts, and she's coming out trashing Judy, like, calling her names, throwing Fruit Loops on her. But the minute Judy goes back at her, she's, this is what happened. I'm about to get to the part. Jason Lee steps up.
Jason's trying to push this. We think Judy's transphobic. Like, transphobic?
Well, you're trying to say that, still trying to say that.
And when Judy tried to drink out of his glass, she acted like a fucking, like she had fucking, like she had 4 heads. Herpes? He said hepatitis.
Hepatitis, yeah.
Hepatitis and COVID. But you see him smiling and hugging everybody in the background.
Yeah.
But when Judy came up to him, he's acting all weird about it.
I mean,
like, what's that about, bro?
She shouldn't have drank out of his glass.
Yeah, she shouldn't have. I agree. But why you act like she had a fucking blister on her lip?
She had herpes under the lip.
Like, I don't know. He was just corny, yo.
No, the whole thing, allegedly, the whole fight, apparently Sydney and Judy were friends at one point in time. Look at them. I don't know who's copying who. They got the same hair. They got the same edges.
I think Sydney
is copying
like Judy said, yeah, I think she's copying Judy.
Look, they got the same fucking edges.
I think she's copying Judy. It's like the whole cereal thing.
Same outfit,
like Judy said, like, dude,
you want to be me.
You're a fan. You want to be me.
Yeah.
Look at you. What are you doing there? It's weird as hell.
And that whole thing is they were friends, I guess, and Sydney thinks that Judy blocked her from coming on the Bad Girls Club. I guess she was supposed to be a replacement on season 9, and she thinks that Judy's the reason why she didn't come on. So Jason Lee gets up and basically sits on Sydney's lap, like, what was the reason that she said that for?
It's because I'm trans. And then while he was acting like that,
Tamar.
When Jason was acting like that, what's her name? What's her name?
Who are you talking about?
Her.
Sydney?
Sydney made him look stupid.
Well, no. Everybody shut him down. Everybody shut him down. Because they're like, what's the reason why she got you blocked? Because I'm a transvestite.
And he was trying to push that agenda.
Everyone ever talked to him. So kind of like went away.
Yeah, like, shut that shit up, bro. It sounded like you were transphobic. And then Judy, Judy set the bar of the whole show and was like, you bully biological women, and when they fight back against you, we're transphobic.
There it is, right here.
Like, you can't make funny, like, jokes about it. Like, check me and it's
you started, you picked on me the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, and then the minute I say anything back to you, I'm gay bashing. Basically.
Yeah, I'm gay bashing. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, yo.
All right, I think this is it.
So much she's transphobic.
I thought she was good. We hung out every day. I used to take the drunk bitch home, drive them.
Then no,
this is about their friendship. Hold on.
They were good.
Hold on.
But she was but I found out who is now my assistant, who was her assistant at the time, that she was both home. They were both home together. His name is Rashard.
Did you peep that?
She would.
She found out who was Judy's assistant. That's now her assistant.
Why does she think she's gonna be on? Because she's a trans. She's a man.
Now Jason Lee gets up and sits on her lap right now, like.
Yeah. This Braxton ain't having it.
Oh, you know what? Tanisha gets in it. That's why I said.
Because she thinks it's a bullshit.
No, she tried to say Tanisha didn't know.
That's why I'm the fan fucking favorite. Stop fucking playing on my name. You want to get a drink? Stop playing on my name. Before you get started, let's ask the question. The reason why if you throw a drink over here, oh God, my is on some bullets. Okay, can I ask you? Wait. But can I ask you a question? Here lies the question. When you say your brother, wait. When you say your brother is
gotta be. Hold on, girl, let me hold.
That's a girl. Right now. Fucking shows that shit to me. Right? So what about me? Right now. What about me?
All right, pause it. People are watching that one. He was about to say, so why don't you just fight him? Well, and why you get your brother to attack him?
No, she's like.
That's what he was trying to get at.
Judy stood up for her own.
She stood up for herself.
She's a man. I'm not fighting a man.
She said, showed me, yes.
I'm not going to let a man hit me either.
Yeah, exactly. And my brother's not going to let a man hit me either.
People gave her.
He showed me, like, he's a transgender. She's a transgender. He showed me his penis, is what she said. Unprovoked. He showed me it multiple times. She didn't want to see it, so.
Allegedly.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
And then Witchgold said it too. Remember when they were doing like sit-ups? And
and
Natalie was
she forgot to tuck it. She forgot to tape it.
And Natalie's like, oh, I don't know if I'm supposed to say what I'm seeing right now.
And then Sydney gets up like, oh, I forgot to tape it down.
Yeah. But Jason Lee was about to talk some bullshit. And talking about why would you get your brother on her? Because
no, I mean, Sydney went after her the whole season. The whole threw stuff on her, threw drinks on her, and then the one time Sydney spit on her, everybody attacked.
Judy spit on her.
Everybody attacked her, and Judy's like, I can't hit her. I'm not going to hit her.
You're transphobic because you're fighting back against somebody that's bullying you.
Yeah, I'm just supposed to let you pick on me.
Yeah.
But she picked on Judy. She picked on Janelle.
She tried to pick on Janelle too.
She tried to go after Tanisha.
Yeah.
And Jason Lee said it perfect. He's like, from what I see,
he finally saw the light.
He's like, from what I see online, from your post and about you,
you like attention.
He's like, from what I see from Judy, she doesn't. She doesn't like attention.
But Sydney Starr is thirsty for attention.
Thirsty. Without her, the season would have been boring.
Yeah.
Truthfully.
Yeah. So
she did make the show.
Yeah, but it was corny and trifling and so juvenile.
Yeah.
The stuff that he was doing.
Yeah.
That was stuff that she was doing, or whatever you want to call her.
It's kind of like she was jealous. She picked on the. All right, look at you.
Definitely, yo. Even in this, like even in the reunion, you hear Tanisha like, yo, you brought some bullshit pictures up and talking about that Chanel.
From years ago. I think if you look.
And then Judy's like sticking up for Janelle, like, yo, you attack us, and when we fight back and say nasty things back to you,
you don't like it.
You don't like it, and now we're transphobic.
I'm not gonna let you beat up on me.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Now, if you look at the type of people that send me a text, they all have similar looks to her. So I think she's jealous of. She wants to be them. She wants to look like them.
Maybe it looks like that. It feels like that. And she's like. And Sydney's like, you like I forgot the milk. I gave you breakfast in bed. She's like, yo, dude, that's old. I did that a long time ago.
Who brought Lucky Charms? Like she brought Lucky Charms to throw on her.
Why?
Come on, because she knew she was
going. Look, Jason Lee's fucking.
Because Tanisha's in it.
Dick riding ass.
We'll start it. Because Tanisha got in it.
Yeah, because Tanisha's like, yeah, get the fuck out.
Hold on. You're not black women. Period. I'm a black woman. I'm sorry, Judy.
I like what Tamar said, like about black women beating up on black women.
Yes. What happened? She hurt me because she knows I didn't do that shit. Oh, Tamar, you don't know what she did.
Girl, you just said you was going to let us ask questions. Hold on.
Yeah, like what? What? She claims that I stopped her from being on Barbershop. And no, the fuck I did it. She did. No, I did not. Tamar, the associate of Barbershop. She fucking got to me. No, I'm not a cat. What do you mean I don't know? You don't know.
Oh, I love Tanisha. Like, what the fuck you mean I don't know?
Tanisha don't like her either.
Tanisha don't like her either.
And then it's not because she's a man. She's ignorant.
Because she's like, it doesn't matter. You're trash. Like when Natalie was explaining why they don't want her on the show, she's like, it doesn't matter.
Well, Natalie didn't tell her she didn't want her on the show. Natalie like beat around the bush on why she's not on season 3. She's like,
tell her the truth. She's trash.
She's like, all I can do is tell them that you did this, you did that, and whatever, but it's not up to me.
She's like, it doesn't matter that you're trans. The Judy's like, you're trash.
Let me see this. Show me her fucking yeah. No, you're crazy like that when I said that, huh? Yeah. So I got the free. I want to see it. Look, we got a receipt. Now move on.
A receipt. That's not even a receipt. That's some stupid
all right,
shit.
Tamar's remake. I guess she went to the producer of Bad Girls Club or Oxygen or whoever.
They just said.
Video stating who you are, and that Sydney Starr was a replacement for season 9 of BGC. But I will know that I will pay you anything you need for this.
Sydney is a spoiled brat only child who thinks that, like Jocelyn, it's her way or no way.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, that's
I am not a lie. I like that. I hope you can.
My way or the highway?
Yes.
Whoever that person is, and
if you don't do it my way, then I'm gonna make you pay.
Jocelyn really needs to grow up.
No, it's not. Jocelyn wasn't that bad in season 1. It's all these fucking people kissing her ass and telling her shit. Some people's head gets too big.
But I can't comment, so that means
Sydney, I think Sydney's is a lot of fronting. I think Sydney wants the camera on her at all times, and she'll do anything she has to make sure the attention is on her 24/7.
That means it's the truth.
Like drama.
Wait. The question I asked, let me just say this.
I don't got time for this shit.
You're next. Okay. What's your next?
Fun, Judy, I would have left too.
Me too. But you're next. Wait. We just gonna keep being.
Did you hear? She's like, you're next. Talking about Janelle. How Sydney's gonna go after Janelle next.
But let me ask the question. You keep bullying biological women, and when we fucking shot back at you, now we're fucking transphobic. I never said nobody was transphobic. But that's what you do. It's what you do. Hey, Natalie wants to say something.
Hold on, Judy needs to run the court.
We just gonna keep being Judy. And that's it. It just confirms that you know that. But let me ask the question. You keep bullying fucking biological women, and when we fucking snap back at you, now we're fucking transphobic. I never said no.
That's exactly what you're doing. Bullying biological women.
Yep.
But what kind of people is she hanging around? Does she think that you're just going to bully people and you're just going to sit there and take it? Some people will. Then eventually those people are going to snap. Now, let's see. What's in the previews for the next 2 reunions? I guess it is, looks like Christina and Natalie fighting in the preview for the next reunion. Yeah, you saw it?
Oh, I haven't seen
Natalie walking off the reunion,
Natalie.
like,
Christina and Natalie.
A preview for the next
Christina
reunion.
and Natalie. I'm thinking of fucking,
Natalie walks off like, this is $1 billion pussy. I guess they're
pussy.
Insinuating that she sleeps around.
I mean, I don't know what $1 billion pussy. Like, I'm sure it's ugly. I gotta take.
There's something in there. I wouldn't take Natalie's $1 billion. Well, I don't know. Now I see. Natalie, she's one of them typical girls. Smile on your face, she'll stab you. She'll be the first one to stab you in the back, because she did Sarah. Natalie is not a girl that has friends.
No,
she's out for herself. Yeah. And now that she's mixed, explains it.
It does explain a lot.
Explains all of it.
We thought Natalie was a pure Negro.
Yeah,
but
I did.
She's just
nope, she's got that white gene in her.
Half.
Yeah.
Half, smarty pants.
But between this Jocelyn's Cabaret and Baddies, like,
which one was better?
Well, the show, Jocelyn's Cabaret show was better. The Baddies reunion was better than Jocelyn's reunion. Well, we only saw the first part, though, of the reunion, of the Baddies reunion. The Jocelyn reunion, it was just Jocelyn talking down to people, like Sydney, shitting on people, disrespecting people. being rude to people, bullying people. Like, you got to give respect to get respect. So this is one thing I learned back in kindergarten. I remember as our motto hanging up in my kindergarten class: do unto others as you would have others do unto you. And I've tried to live by that. Treat people the way you want to be treated.
Good.
If you're nasty to somebody, they're going to be nasty back to you. They might put up with your shit for a little bit, but eventually they're going to come back. I guess that's it. That ends our reunion. You got anything else to add?
Well, I seen in the previews for the next one that they're going to bring up Natalie. Not Natalie. Megan. I'm sorry.
I mean, Megan really didn't play a role.
But I couldn't believe they actually brought her back out. Like, why?
She didn't really play a role in the show. She was there for like 10 minutes. She was supposed to go to Sydney's birthday party. Didn't show up. Like, they put this whole big thing around Megan, and Megan didn't even play a part. No, there's something I want to play. I want to play with, because Tamar kind of goes after Natalie a little. She said something about, what she say about black women tearing down other black women?
Did I hear that? I don't know if I heard that one.
Yeah, you guys got it there.
Tearing down other black women. I just doing some kumbaya. We shall overcome.
Who goes and pulls up pictures of what somebody used to look like? Who cares? Like, most of these bitches probably look like shit, got a little bit of money, went and got their lips and tits and face done.
I didn't think that. Sorry, hold on. What I thought is that you just want attention.
Yes.
And right now, I don't know what the Lucky Charms, and because this girl right here, to me, and I don't even fuck on girls, don't look like that. No, I said before.
Hold on.
All of you are beautiful and you're all right. Hold on, got it. If you want to get up and be a circus animal, let's just do that for the next 5 minutes and then get back to the reason why we're all being paid to be here. Okay.
You want to be a circus animal. I'll give you your 5 minutes.
Because, like, on one hand, you talk about being a staple for the LGBTQ community, but then you do stupid ass shit like this, and get up and talk out of turn and be disrespectful, but in turn you want people to be respectful towards you. That is a lot for me.
Yes.
Like, you can't ask for it both ways. It don't work like that.
Yes.
Now I feel disrespected. Now, I mean, like, this is like a lot for me.
You did a perfect thing. Yeah. And then, no. The girl didn't do nothing to you in the house. She's trying to play the victim. Like, you don't know what they did to me in the house.
Don't look like that.
It was you. You're the one who did everything. You're the one who's picking on everybody, setting people up, setting Judy up, putting cigarette butts and hair and all this stuff. Nobody did anything to you.
Let's just do that for the next 5 minutes and then
All
get
right,
back to the
I'm going to Tamar's party again.
Okay, cool.
Like, Sydney,
Look at that picture.
transvestite, whatever. You're a man, like.
It's not funny, it's really disappointing because,
You think it's cute to act like that?
On one hand, you talk about
I know.
being a staple for the
Somebody who wants to be a woman,
but then you do stupid ass shit like this, and get up and talk out of turn and be disrespectful, but in turn you want people to be respectful towards you.
Yeah.
That is a lot for me. Like, you can't ask for it both ways. It don't work like that. Now I feel disrespected. Now, I mean, like, this is like a lot for me.
Yeah. I'm glad Judy stuck up for herself, because back on Bad Girls Club, she was like the Victor twins follower. Like, people used to pick on Judy and make fun of her. Judy found her voice. She stood up for herself, and she didn't let Sydney walk all over her. So I'm proud of Judy for that. She gets a round of applause. You can only poke a bear so many times before the bear bites you.
Huh?
I hope Sydney,
Yeah, that's cool.
I hope they don't bring Sydney back for the next season. We'll see. I guess, you got anything else to add?
No, I said my piece.
All right, well, that about ends the show.
Sarah, I love Sarah,
No.
but she's got to be tougher than this.
No. Sarah was a fucking crybaby bitch. Whiny.
Oh.
She was. She was a whiny crybaby brat.
Yeah, like she was in love with Natalie.
She sounded like a spoiled brat, just throwing temper tantrums. She didn't get her way.
Yeah.
That's not the way they portrayed her on her season. But
another song. I know people like that.
Yeah, me too.
Well, brat.
Subscribe to the channel, The Fun Kim Show. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Barbershop Talk Radio. Give us money in the Cash App, Barbershop Talk Radio. And we'll see y'all next time.